Let's get broadcasting. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to add news to your apps. The type of app page we need for that is going to be under the Social tab, and it's going to be News. Now you'll see the icon for News is the familiar RSS feed icon, and that's because this app page is intended to display things like blogs, radio stations, and other recurring content that you may create for your business. There are differences and similarities between your news content and your social content like Facebook and Twitter. While you can take your news content and distribute that on Facebook and Twitter, generally your Facebook and Twitter content is not going to be associated with your news feed. A better way to look at it is your news feed is content that you create for the web. You may have heard the term content marketing, and that's the type of content we're talking about here. Things such as search engine optimized blog posts and podcasts that can drive traffic to your website. So let's figure out how to add a news feed to your app. So for this one, I'm going to change the page name and call it blog. I'm going to leave the app icon and I'm going to enter my feed URL. So in this case, I have a blog that I use. Now we see that our blog content shows up here. So if we go back to our main screen, we'll find blog right here. And here's our blog content. Now if you click inside the content, the user can read your content. And if they want to read the original post, they can just click the button and it takes them right to your website. So you can see how creating content that's interesting to your customers will drive traffic to your website. And there's also an option to share this post. So if we go back to our feed settings, we have a refresh rate. You can just leave this on automatic if you don't post a whole lot of content. If you post a lot of content, you can choose refresh rates that range from 5 minutes to 2 days. And that really depends on whether you're a website that's creating content on a daily basis or one that's creating content maybe every 2 weeks or once a month. The more content you create, the shorter the refresh time you want. Under type, we have the choice of default, newest, or oldest. So it defaults to the newest posts first. But if you want to show the oldest posts first, you just come down here to oldest and there you have it. Now again, we have a tab name in case you wanted to add more than one feed, then those tabs will show up at the top and they can choose between the various feeds that you offer them. And you can add that by clicking add another tab. And the last thing we can do is click this button to add a geolocation to feed. Added it there, and if you want to take it off, you can click it again.